A Florida man wasn't wearing a cape, but what he did left police stunned. It was the middle of the night in Cape Coral when the streets were quiet and most people were asleep. Kyle Mivett was resting at home when suddenly his security cameras sent him an alert. Someone was outside near his truck. Without hesitation, Kyle jumped out of bed, still dressed in his Batman pajamas. He stepped into the darkness, and what he found was something he would never forget. A young man was rummaging through his truck. Kyle could have stayed inside. He could have waited for the police, but instead he walked straight into the night and confronted the stranger. In that moment, he wasn't thinking about what he was wearing. He wasn't thinking about fear. He was thinking about protecting his home and his neighbors. Moments later, he saw the same suspect inside his neighbor's garage. This wasn't just about his own safety anymore. It was about the whole community. Kyle acted quickly. He managed to detain the burglar and held him there until officers arrived. When police got to the scene, they were surprised the crime was already stopped, and the man responsible was standing in nothing more than Batman pajamas. Authorities identified the suspect as 20-year-old Justin Schimple. Someone already known to law enforcement. They say he had taken sunglasses, cash, gift cards, and more from vehicles and a garage. But that night, his crime spree ended not because of police sirens, not because of alarms, but because of one man who refused to look the other way. The Cape Coral Police Department praised Kyle's bravery, releasing a statement that said thanks to a quick-thinking neighbor in his Batman pajamas. Another burglary suspect is behind bars. Kyle didn't call himself a hero, but to his neighbors, and to anyone hearing this story, he became one. Because real heroism isn't about costumes or superpowers, it's about choices. That night, Kyle made a choice to step outside, when others would have hidden to protect not only his own property, but also his neighbors. To stand up, even when he was alone. To act when it mattered most. Sometimes, the greatest acts of courage happen in the quietest hours, and sometimes the strongest heroes wear nothing more than pajamas. This story is a reminder that bravery can come from ordinary people in the most unexpected ways. What began as a simple home security alert turned into a powerful example of community courage and resilience. Kyle Mivett may not have worn a cape, but he showed all of us that what makes someone a hero is not what they put on. It's what they are willing to do when it matters most. What do you think? Please follow us for more real stories that deserve to be seen.